Hello and welcome back to my Final Fantasy Let's Play. Alright, so we are going to start the full quest chain to unlock the Chaos Esper, which I'm fairly confident at this point. I don't know that I've ever done this. I may have done it in the original version, but I don't think I've ever done this in the Zodiac. So it's been, if I've done it, it's been a very long time. So all that being said, first thing you want to do is make your way out here, the muted scarp of the Nabrius Deadlands, and you need to talk to this guy first. I think we've already done this, but I'm going to do it again just to be absolutely certain, because if you don't do this, all the rest of the stuff won't trigger. So I'm just going to quickly do this just to make absolutely certain. But like I said, I'm pretty sure we've already done this. Now, we have to get a bunch of medallions. So now I have to kind of run back through. And we still need to turn in the Psychodemon hunt that we completed last episode. Hopefully I'm going to remember that. I'm sure we've got more hunts to do. Okay. The next requirement, and you can do this way earlier than I've done it here, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'll just put float on. Oops. You can do this way earlier than what I've done here. So I'm just going to try to get out of this area now. There's a lot of travel. This is definitely one of those quests where you really have to want this to go through all the trouble. But, oh, come on, really? I would love to know how they're able to put a level 99 to sleep. But, okay, I'm already going the wrong way. Wow, that's probably pretty typical of me, though, if I'm being honest. Okay, so, I don't know if I finished my thought, but basically, after you've talked to him, you then have to have already completed 3 different hunts. And those hunts are going to be Orthos, White, I keep calling him Mouse, but it's actually White Moose or something like that. And then the Wraith hunt, which is one of the earliest hunts, so you should probably already have that done for sure. Okay, once you've done all of those, we can go directly to Rabanastar. And we're going to go to the sluice gates. So, there's probably a quicker way to do this. I really need to enter towards the north, but I'll just run it. It shouldn't be a big deal. Oops, that's too early. Okay, now I believe this is correct. If not, yep. I probably should have shown that on the map, just in case you don't know for some reason. Okay, this is where we came from, right here. So we entered from down at the south. And then we entered the waterway here. Okay. So what we're going to do, we've already manipulated this to get that Esper a while back. It's required that you turn all of this stuff off. So you need to turn everything off and start from fresh, or in this case, open the sluice gate. And we have to sit here and watch these cutscenes, which are cool, but it definitely slows us down just a bit. There's no way to skip it, unfortunately. Definitely cool initially, though. Okay, now, once you've got everything closed here, or technically it's opened, but the light's off. So I'm going to say lit and unlit, basically, or lit and off. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to go to 11. And you want to, in this case, close it, which means light it up. Then we're going to light up 4, or i.e. close. If we do this right, we should hear a chime, I believe. So the next thing we're going to do, even though we just lit 11, yes, we are going to now turn off or turn on 11, depending on how we look at this. Now we're going to open this, which is going to turn off 11. Then we're going to go to number 3 and light that one up. I don't know how you would figure this out without the guides, though, quite honestly. Light that up, meaning close gate 3. And then we're going to turn off gate number 4. Gate number 4, which is now here. And when we do this, we should hear a chime. Hopefully. Okay, you just heard that little click thing. Basically, there it is. Shiny object, dull fragment. Boom, done. Okay, amazing. Now, let's get out of here. Okay, that's one of lots of little legs to get all this done. But it's one of those things. This is probably why I never did it, because there's just so many steps to this. Or if, like I said, if I did it ages and ages ago. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, since we already have that, we're now going to head to Dallin's place. If we've done everything correctly up until this point. Oops, I'll just go down here and cross over. If we've done everything correctly so far, what should happen is there's one of those dudes that we just talked to out in the Nabras Deadlands should be in here, hopefully. And this kicks off another kind of a long quest chain. Yeah, here he is right here. Okay, perfect. I'll try to go slow enough so you can read this if you'd like. Okay, amazing. So, what we need to do now is close by. We're going to walk out of here. Should be a guy named Philo. I think he's right around the corner here, but let's just hope that he is. Yep. Okay. Okay, so now we've talked to him. So now we're going to go into the southern plaza. In a way, this is kind of cool, you know. But like I said, without a guide, there's quite literally no chance most people would find any of this. This is, I mean, we're not even close to getting to the end of this part just yet. Okay, so we'll go here. And we're looking for a curious woman NPC, which is going to trigger a whole nother thing. Here we go. So basically she has memory loss, and she's not sure who she is. She's got a necklace, basically. Well, of course we'll help you. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to warp over to the Muthru Bazaar, and we're going to talk to another guy, hopefully. Hopefully we can get the majority, if not all of this done, so that we'll be ready to go fight the three guys, the three, like, chaos things. Well, it's really chaos plus two other dudes, but anyways, we'll get there eventually. Okay, I think it is this guy. Yes. Yes, it is. Amazing. Okay, great. Now we're going to go to the magic shop. Like I said, I can't imagine figuring this out on my own. It seems like these types of quests were put into games like this back in the day, specifically so they could sell those, like, Bradley strategy guides and stuff. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. I mean, kind of. Okay, now we're going to talk to the Sodded Imperial. Okay, we've talked to him. So now we are going to go back. I'm going to go back to Lowtown and talk to Philo. And let's see here. Philo, you know what? There's an entrance right here. That's convenient. That is, in fact, convenient. Now, where are we at? Where are we at? Okay. So we need to get back down to Philo here. Is it right here? Yes. And then we go ahead and just select sure, let's go, and we'll just teleport up. Okay, so let's talk to him again. So she basically passed out in the desert and lost her memory. Basically, she's going to give me a piece of the medallion, which was the whole point of this, obviously. Okay. Grimy fragment, amazing. Okay, so that part of it is done now. Now let's go back to Dallasca. Where are we at? Should be right near here. Okay, perfect. We'll go back to Dallasca, I believe. Now that's the good news. The good news is that's the longest quest chain. So, I mean, I don't know if you'd call that the hardest part or anything, but that's definitely the longer of the two, I believe. And hopefully I'll be able to get all of them in one go here. Okay, so when we walk back in here, we should be able to talk to him again. Okay. Of course I'm going to give it to him. So you could obviously do this a lot earlier than what I'm doing. I didn't even know it was a thing, honestly. Okay. So that's one of two that we need. I mean, he's not going to give it to us right this second, I don't believe, but we basically fulfilled that requirement. Okay, amazing. Now for the second one. Let's get it all knocked out. So this all starts in the magic shop in Arcades. Then we'll have to go to old Arcades and talk to one NPC, and then we'll come back, and that one should be done. So this is pretty exciting because this is an Esper I don't think I've ever gotten. Okay, so let's go to Arcades. Bam. Very cool stuff. I didn't even look, but I'm pretty sure the magic shop's on the other side, so hopefully I'm not wrong. Okay. So we will make our way to the magic shop here. We should see a similar fella, or by a similar name. It's not, I don't believe it's the same guy, but it's slightly different there. Okay, so we've got... Okay, yep, this is correct. Okay, let's pop in here, and we will see what we have. He should be up here. Here we go. Okay. Okay, let's inquire. Okay, so now let's go. We gotta go to old Arcades. It's probably easier to just run this way. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure I know right where to head for this particular NPC. It says his name is Otto. And I believe it's going to be right here. Yep. We got a lot of backstory on this one, but really I just need a fragment, buddy. It is an interesting story, and it does play into this, so I'm going to try to go a little slower than normal so you can read. Okay. A story of true love. Very nice. Okay, great. Well, that's all I needed, my friend. Appreciate it. Okay, now let's run back to the shop. And that's it for that leg, which was a lot simpler. What am I doing? Compared to the other one, which was a lot longer there. This is great. So yeah, all in all, it's actually not really as bad as I had made it out to be initially. Like, I always used to think this was such a long quest line that I just didn't bother, but yeah, it's really not that bad. I have playthroughs on PS4 and Xbox One that I should probably go and update with this stuff too. Okay, let's see what happens here. Warmth is true love. Okay, great. So now, guess what? We get to go back to the area where we kind of kicked off this episode, assuming that I've done everything else right, and we'll be good to go. At least in theory. I mean, so far everything looks good, so I would believe that this is probably going to be correct. We have one other thing we have to do other than that. After that part, and then we'll have everything we need to go in and do what we need to do to get chaos. So we'll have 3 fights to do. And that'll be really good. Fury, Chaos, Fury, and I cannot think of the other one. It's basically like Chaos is like minions, but they're in separate areas. And when we ran through that zone before, we had locked areas that we couldn't access, so they'll be pretty obvious on the map. Okay, so I think the quickest way to get there is going to be this way. And then from there, we'll have to do one more run to get all 3 medals actually obtained. Let me take a quick look at this map and see if I can do this right. Okay, here. That is really a straight shot if I can just remember where I'm going here, which, as we all know, I don't tend to do regularly, but I will give it a shot. We don't want to go there, I don't believe. You know what, let me just look to be sure. Of course we do. Yep, when left to me, I always go the wrong way. That's always fun. That's exciting. We'll get there eventually, though. These stupid traps. Okay, alright. I gotta do this all for this one trap. Probably not worth it, let's be honest, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Alright, boom. Okay. Alright, now we're back. Okay, they're all here, so this is a good sign. Amazing. Yes, yes they do. Three fell beasts emerged. Okay, Chaos is obviously one of them. Here we go. Humbaba, Fury, and Chaos. That's who we have to fight. Chaos will be the last one we fight. Now, that just happens to be where we leveled up on the skeletons, so not a problem getting there at all. We'll just run up there real quick. Okay. And they're going to meet us up there. Alright, so basically... Oops. So now we just have to run up. I'm going to try to avoid fighting as much as possible, but as we know, that's probably not going to happen. Not that it's really all that difficult for us, obviously, but I am going to continue to go this way, though. Okay. I don't know why I feel the necessity to continually bring the map up. I feel like I can never remember where I'm going. You'll notice I don't have our boy. Oh, that's a rare drop there. Scarletite, whatever it is. Okay, anyways. Should be a secret entrance here. Yep. Okay. Amazing. I did that to try to get them to not run into the trap, which is kind of the point. Okay, we're gonna have to fight our way through some skeletons here, but shouldn't really be a problem since we're capped out at level 99 for everybody, so it should be pretty easy. When you can do this, you can level up with the embroidered tippets real quick, and yet somehow he still got blind off. Absolutely mind-blowing how that could even affect me at this magic level, basically, but that's cool. I'm just gonna walk around and kill these guys so they're not messing with us during the cutscene. Okay. Should be good. This is what we're after, right here. Okay, here's the cutscene. Amazing. Okay, so those are the first 2 medallions. Okay, and there it is. So we have now done it. So that concludes, I guess you could call this a tutorial of sorts as well. That kind of concludes this tutorial. We are good to go, and probably the next episode we'll be going ahead and knocking out all 3 of those and turning in the hunt that we did prior that we still haven't turned in. So I do hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.